Afternoon baseball for you on a fine Sunday afternoon from Coors Field in Denver. Today, the finale weekend series between the Seattle Mariners and the Chicago Cubs. It'll be fun watching these two go at it. It's next on the show. John Lester, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, he's having a real solid year so far. You can see 15 wins on the season. Looking to add to that total right here.
And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now. And it's full now, 3-2.
Well, this is turning into a real dogfight now.
Hit hard back up the middle. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Well, you got to start a streak somewhere, and he's well into this one now. A 6-game hit streak with that base hit. He's swinging the bat pretty good right now.
In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. And this one's in the dirt. And costly as the runner will move into scoring position now. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Lester sets. Full count pitch on its way. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 17 for him on the season. And the Mariners move out in front 2-0.
Well, this might be the longest home run the three of us will see hit all year. I mean, take a look at where this ball is going to land. That's out around the 470 mark. Now keep in mind, normally if you hit a ball 370, you'll hit a home run. That's 100 feet beyond that.
And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full.
And these guys already have one home run here in the inning, and now you get to the real power guys here. So you need to be careful.
Victor Martinez will stand in, and as you can see the numbers away from home, he's been much better once he gets out on the road. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
You know, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Joe Panik will stand in for the first time now, currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
Well, I don't think this should be a surprise to anybody. Most people know he's one of the best hitters in baseball.
Doesn't want any part of that cutter, and it's full 3-2. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Mariners get a couple in the inning on the 2-run home run. Home half of the first coming up at Coors Field. It's now 2-0 Seattle. Hector Santiago, a southpaw from New Jersey, gets the starting gig in this one. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, Matty, in his last start, he was a bit wild. Ended up walking 4 guys. Hopefully he can find the strike zone, be a little better here in this one.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. And the count will be full. High and deep to right center. Back goes Reddick. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. Number 22 on the year, and that'll put the Cubs on the board. It's now a 2-1 lead.
And this is one of those guys that we consider to be part of that new breed of leadoff hitter. You know, it used to be that your leadoff guy was a guy that might hit 3 or 4 home runs a year. But nowadays, managers are realizing, hey, my leadoff guy is going to get more at-bats than anyone else in my lineup.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double.
Oh, my goodness, this guy is really starting to heat up now. That's 8 straight games with a base hit. He's been fun to watch.
Chris Bryant will stride in 1 day removed from his astounding 7-hit performance yesterday afternoon.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Rodriguez will take the turn and head for home. And the run is in to score from second. It's now a 2-2 ball game. Anthony Rizzo will stand in, and he's certainly a dangerous man up there, currently second in the National League in RBIs.
Yeah, and here we are right in the middle of the summer, and he just continues to have a great year driving in runs.
Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Braun looking up, and this one is gone, a home run. A 2-run of Anthony Rizzo. Home run number 59 on the season, and it gives the Cubs a 4-2 lead.
Well, apparently these guys didn't see the highlights from yesterday because he had 2 home runs a day ago. Now he's got another home run right here. Now obviously this pace won't last, but man, he is hitting everything in sight.
Drilled on the ground to short. Oh, what a dive. It's in time.
No way. That was awesome.
Batting 6.
Kyle Schwarber will stand in now as the National League's leading hitter entering play.
And I don't think this really should be a surprise to anybody. We all know what kind of skill he possesses with a bat in his hand.
He pulls this one into right. Reddick is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. EK, any thoughts?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. He's been a one-man wrecking crew lately, driving in 20 runs over the last 10 ball games. I guess I shouldn't say one-man wrecking crew. It takes a lot of support from the guy.
Wilson Ramos will come forward now to start the second in what's been an offensive showcase so far.
Yeah, and you'd think you'd be happy with putting up 2 runs in the top of the first. Well, think again. You're already finding yourselves being thumped in this one.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. High and deep to straightaway right. A-Rod racing back, still ranging back. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
One of the keys for him getting the victory in his last start, he did not allow a home run in that outing. But this is now 2 home runs he served up here in the first few innings. You can bet there's a bit of concern over there in that dugout.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Gonzalez will back up and put this away for a long out number 1.
Third baseman,
Marco Cabrera digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Drilled to the right side. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
batting ninth.
Hector Santiago steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
And you got a guy up there trying to give you an out. And the last thing you want to do is walk him to put him on base for free.
And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Now batting the center fielder.
So striding in, Odubel Herrera, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Here's a ball hit high down the right field line. This ball has a chance, and it is gone. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. 24 home runs for him on the season. As they will take the lead here, it's now a 5-4 ball game.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that as a pitcher, but sometimes when you don't have it, you don't have it. Looks like this is going to be one of those times.
Hit back up the middle. Robinson ranging up the middle.
Well, there have been some hard-hit balls in the inning already, but this isn't exactly one of them, but it's going to work out well for him just the same as he reaches here with another hit in the inning, and this one's just an infield single.
And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
You can see where...
Oh, hold on here. Well hit into deep left center, and I don't think this one's coming back. No siree. This one is gone. So it's a 2-run shot for Ryan Braun, and it's now 7-4.
Oh, and that's a little vindication here against his former team. You know, I don't think he was looking at this game like it was any other game. He wanted to come in here, make a statement, and that's a pretty good one right there.
Into the box now, Victor Martinez. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right, but that will kick off the scoreboard out there in right. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double.
Well, there's a nice even number. 10 straight games now, and people are going to have to start taking notice of this streak.
Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. High and deep to right center field. Back goes Gonzalez to the track. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
My goodness, it's not too often that you're going to see an outburst like this. That's 4 home runs in this inning alone. I don't know if the wind's picked up or everything's out over the middle of the plate, but baseballs are flying all over this place.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, he's going to have to straighten himself out here pretty quickly, or he's going to be in danger of coming out of this ball game.
Gonzalez is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired. The final damage here, 10 come to the plate, 7 runs score. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the M's 9 and the Cubs 4. Brian Anderson is into the on-deck circle now as he'll pinch hit for the pitcher Lester.
Brian Anderson.
Belted high and deep into right center. Ranging back is Herrera to the track, to the wall. Gone! And how about that? Brian Anderson has got himself his first big league round tripper. We'll have to wait and see how many more of these he can mount in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got his first.
Well, I think that any about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circle in the park. I'm sure he was practically floating as he jogged the bases. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over. You know his phone's going to blow up. He's going to be calling his mom, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
And call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game.
Now batting, left fielder
Scott Richards will stand in to try to duplicate his first at-bat where he homered to open the inning.
Well, guys, the result was a great way to lead things off, but what gets lost in the shuffle there sometimes is the at-bat he had. I mean, he made that starter throw a ton of pitches.
A shot down the first base line. Step on the bag for one. And with that, let's take a look at the defense for the Seattle Mariners. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Hey, guys, Herrera can absolutely fly in the outfield. He's got that good, quick first step, runs tight, efficient routes, and he follows the ball as well as anybody when it's in the air. He should be a great outfielder for a long time to come.
Shot towards second, and that's through for a base hit. Around third, Gonzalez heading home. Now a long throw home. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily. At the plate, Chris Bryant. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman.
First baseman number 44.
Stepping up to the plate, Anthony Rizzo. And he'll be looking to add on to his 2 RBIs from earlier. Line toward right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So it's 2. Welcome back to beautiful Colorado as we're set for the top of the third in this one from Coors Field in Denver. Gaylord Perry is going to come on to pitch here, and seeing as though it's just the third inning, he may be asked to work for a while. Josh Reddick will stand in now as he'll get us going in the top. There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo home run here for Josh Reddick. Number 18 for him on the campaign as they open up a 4-run lead.
You want to talk about an offensive explosion? That's 6 home runs as a team so far. I mean, you might get that once a season. The whole lineup's been absolutely dialed in.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one.
The pitcher,
Hector Santiago, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Standing in, Odubel Herrera. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away. Robin Yount strides into the box now, launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Good battle, count remains full. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Ryan Braun stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But the Mariners add to their lead thanks to the leading off the inning, Sammy Sosa, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Line toward the gap in left center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he was pretty unlucky last time because he squared up that fastball nicely. So we're going to have to see if they still come at him with hard stuff.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around third and being waved on home. In to score is the runner from first. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
Can you imagine waking up every morning, coming to the ballpark, knowing that you're going to get a base hit like he's feeling it right now?
Into the box, Jackie Robinson takes this the other way to right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Batting eighth, pitcher,
Babe Ruth will grab a bat and pinch hit now, and he'll be looking for at least a fly ball as he's got a runner at third and only one away. This is pulled into right. Reddick is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one.
center fielder, number 5.
Here comes the Seattle skipper on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Sonny Chastain is going to come on to pitch here, and seeing as though it's just the third inning, he may be asked to work for a while. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now. And gone. Home run. A solo shot here for Carlos Gonzalez. The 198th of his career, as it's now a one-run ball game. And that dinger puts him 2 short of the 200 mark for his career.
Yeah, you know, some guys will lie to you and tell you that they're just out there playing day by day, not thinking about any of those particular milestones. They just want to get a W for the team. But the truth is, you do know.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Digging in for his second at-bat, Alex Rodriguez. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ballgame. And the runner from second is in to score, and he will pull into second with an RBI double. Coming to the plate now, Chris Bryant. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexity.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. Around third and being waved on home. And to score, the runner from second.
Boy, and the lead changes hands yet another time here. With all the runs that we've seen so far, you get the feeling that the team that scores last is going to be the team that wins.
3-0 count. Here it comes. Ripped toward the gap in right. Around third and being waved on home. The runner from first crosses the plate. Sammy Sosa will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And a swing, and here's another big drive as this ball sent high and deep to left center field. And the long ball will burn him for the second time in the inning. Another home run. So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 52 for him thus far as they open up a 4-run lead.
Whatever these guys are putting in their pregame meal, you can be darn sure they're getting the same setup tomorrow. That's 5 home runs as a team now. I mean, these guys are feeling it up there.
In now, Kyle Schwarber. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So he's aboard with his second hit of the afternoon so far as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting.
Well, it's just business as usual for him, Matt. He leads the National League in that category. And he has to be happy with his results at the plate. He's been locked in, and it's resulting in a lot of games like the one he's having here.
That gets down, and the inning continues.
Now batting.
Babe Ruth stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Herrera on the run. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But not before they claim the lead here as they bat around and hang an 8th spot on him. Jake Petrichka is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
Second baseman.
Ready now, Joe Panic. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, he absolutely crushed it earlier, so let's see if he can get into another one in this at-bat.
Grounded back up the middle. Robinson is there in time to first, and there are 2 away.
The catcher, number 4.
Wilson Ramos steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. Called strike, and he's behind 1 and 2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Right fielder.
Josh Reddick leans in, looking to replicate his last at-bat when he launched a solo home run.
Well, I think he proved that he can turn on a pretty good fastball and hit it out of the ballpark, so you need a different approach in this at-bat.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Richards sprinting after it. Oh, and he botches it. Around third and being waved on home. And a relay home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. Marco Cabrera digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Hit hard to short. Sosa ranges to his right. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Mariners forced to settle for 1. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Cubs lead it 14-11. Logan Verrett is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Hit hard on the ground towards second. 1 away.
He's out. Now batting.
Scott Richards strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Shot toward right center. Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game.
Now
trying to pick things up where he left off. Alex Rodriguez. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Drives it the other way to deep right. Reddick going back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Wow, stay hot, why don't you? He is wearing these guys out. His 3rd double of the game, and I think these guys have seen just about enough of him.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Line towards center field. That's in there, base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. And not in time as the 2nd run scores.
First baseman
Anthony Rizzo ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Back goes Braun. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His 2nd home run of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Boy, you can start polishing up that MVP trophy. 60 home runs for him on the year now. That's just an incredible number. And, you know, he was locked in from day one. And now that total is just getting up towards being one of the best seasons of all time.
Drilled on the ground to short. Yount is right there. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Kyle Schwarber steps in, got a base hit in his last at-bat. Hit sharply toward the right side. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Boy, they are really sticking it to him right here. That's the 5th hit he's coughed up in this inning alone, and you got to believe that that leash is getting a little bit shorter with each passing batter.
Drives it out to deep right center field. Herrera going back on it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a man left. Matt Carpenter will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Sinker is right there for a called strike 2. Driven to right field and deep. A-Rod racing back at the track. Oh, and this deflects right off him.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. He's around third, not done yet.
And happy birthday as they allow him to cross with the inside the park home run as he catches his breath to reflect on his good fortune.
Yeah, and you can sort of sense this one coming. I mean, once this thing hits off the wall and they have a little bit of trouble out there with it, he decides he's just going to keep right on going. And he winds up scoring on the inside the park home run.
Standing in now, Odubel Herrera, right side. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Now batting. Shortstop.
Ready with the payoff pitch. To third. To second for 1. On to first, a double play.
The left fielder, number 8.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring forth the great slugging left fielder Ryan Braun. 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for his strike 1 and 2. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. So 1 run on 2 hits, with the big blow being the home run. No errors and no one left. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Cubbies are in front 18-12. Justin Miller is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here.
Miller.
Jake Petrichka will stand in now, a late entrant to the ball game as he'll be making his first plate appearance here in inning number 5. Slapped hard the opposite way, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Center fielder.
Carlos Gonzalez is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning. Steven Strasburg will come on now and pinch run here. Nobody out, runner on first.
Steven Strasburg.
Hit hard up the middle, and that'll get down for a base hit.
The batter.
So coming to the plate, Scott Richards, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. So this is hauled in by the second baseman. Throw back to second, and that's a double play.
They caught that runner trying to get a little bit of a head start. He's already leaning towards third, so once his ball's caught, just an easy flip back to the shortstop, and it's a double play.
Line toward the alley in left center, and that's in there, base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Koji Uehara is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep them in the game here. Rocket to third. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. So these guys have now scored in each of the first 5 innings. And in case you're wondering how often a team scores at least one run every inning, our crack staff tells us it's happened 7 times in the National League, most recently by the Rockies in 1999. High in the air and deep to left center field. Pereira ranging back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, his 3rd home run of the ball game as the blowout continues.
Well, we wondered what he'd have to do for an encore. Here it is, his 3rd home run of the ball game. He's having an afternoon to remember so far.
Stepping in now, Sammy Sosa. This won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the third. Steven Strasburg will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning. Victor Martinez will get things going here in the Mariners' 6th as he'll step in to lead off the inning. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So a solo home run for Victor Martinez. 8th home run on the season for him, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit.
And about the only silver lining to this one from a defensive standpoint is the fact that it came with the bases empty leading off an inning. So you can survive it when this guy's hitting just solo shots. It's when he's doing his damage with 2 or 3 guys on base that things can really get out of hand in a hurry.
Strasburg steps into the windup. Here's the 3-2. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, some guys use the fastball to get to 2 strikes and then use something else to get you out. Not this guy. He works backwards here and winds up getting them with back-to-back fastballs in the end.
Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Yeah, the velocity's good here, but I'm not so sure about the location. That was right down the middle.
Breaking ball, called 3rd strike as that catches the zone for out number 2. Josh Reddick will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Hit out towards second. Robinson is up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 1 run here on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The Cubs lead this one 22-13. Hunter Strickland will come on now to try and sort this mess out as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings here. Kyle Schwarber will get settled in here as the Cubs look to get it going in their half of the 6th.
And he's already been on base 3 times in this ballgame, so let's see if he can do it one more time.
But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Jackie Robinson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
Hard liner toward short, and that's a base hit. He's now 2 for 5 in this one. Steven Strasburg will come on as he's newly into the ballgame, getting his first plate appearance now here in the 6th. 1-1, here it comes. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as they just continue to pour it on here.
But I want you to check out the location of where this pitch is in the strike zone. It's up and it's right down the middle. I mean, maybe you get away with that to a 220 hitting backup catcher, but Not to a guy like this.
But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder
Scott Richards strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that'll just elude his outstretched glove for a base hit. And a mistake here as he's tagged out in no man's land. So, welcome back to Coors Field here in Denver. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Marco Cabrera is set to get us started for the late innings of this one. High in the air out towards shallow right. And the seventh inning starts with a fly out here, one away.
now batting,
Miguel Montero will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
number 47, Miguel Montero.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Strasburg gets the sign. 2-2 pitch on its way. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Odubel Herrera steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to...
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. And they remain well. Junichi Tazawa will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Alex Rodriguez will dig in looking to make this a very memorable ball game as he's already 5 for 5. Oh, but a super diving catch takes away a hit.
Now batting.
And I have no idea how this ball doesn't end up being a base hit. This seemed destined for center field, but look at the effort there at full stretch to bring this ball in. We may go a whole month without seeing a better play than that one.
Hard hit ball to second. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. Anthony Rizzo will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. And that's going to find the alley for his 5th hit of the ball game. Around third and being waved on home. And the run will score all the way from first.
Well, if he wants to go about getting the cycle, he's got the 3 hardest parts out of the way. Normally, this is the toughest leg to get, but he's able to make it up to third. Now he needs just a single in his next at-bat to finish it off.
Into the box now, Sammy Sosa sent out to straightaway center field. Herrera moves over, and the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And he will score on the sacrifice fly. Hector Rondon will come on much too early here if you ask me. It's just the 7th inning.
Now pitching for the
Kyle
Mariners.
Schwarber digs in now after lining out in his last try.
And Matt, you know what? It's always a little frustrating when you square one up, you hit a solid live drive somewhere, and all you get to show for it is a nice little jog right back to the dugout. That can get in your head a little bit after a while.
Up next for the Cubs,
Jackie Robinson steps in. He scored after reaching on a single his last time up. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around third and being waved on home. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. Steven Strasburg will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. The 2-1 on its way. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. Reddick is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So Robin Yount will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. chop foul over towards the dugout. Fastball got him looking, as that had two-seam action on it, one gone. Now this feels more like baseball in Denver. You get a look at our line score there. Lots of offense in this one as we play the 8th inning here at Coors. Dribbled up the line. Rizzo gonna have to hurry, and good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. Victor Martinez will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mariners are down in order, and as you can see, they are way behind. Carlos Gonzalez is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And some problems defensively as they allow him to reach first safely.
Now batting, left fielder
Scott Richards strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Rondon pauses. Here's the 1-1. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, his 2nd of the game, as this lead got even wider.
I tell you, that's the perfect storm there. A power pitcher on the mound throwing a hard fastball to a power hitter at the plate. He takes a big swing and squares it perfectly. I mean, that's as long a home run as you're going to see.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, this is just turning into a game for the ages now. This is his 6th hit of the game. My partner, Steve, he had months where he didn't get 6 hits.
Lined into left center, and that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one. Making his way to the plate, Anthony Rizzo, and he's got the tough ones out of the way. Only a single, and he'll have the cycle.
And he's obviously seeing the ball really well today, and his teammates are up on the top step cheering him on, trying to get him that last hit.
Pereira giving chase, but he can't get there. This splits the outfielders and heads toward the wall. The relay, and they will get the force for the out, and he's safe.
Boy, oh boy, you don't see this all that often. I mean, this is a base hit 999 times out of 1,000. All day long, it's a base hit. But he comes up firing from the outfield position, and they wind up getting a force on this play.
In now, Sammy Sosa. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Pereira is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And they get the double play at third. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run, 1 error, and 1 man left on. Joe Panik will stand in now to begin their half of the 9th in a game that was decided long, long ago.
Yep, this is mop-up time out there right now. But hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You got to see this through right to the end of the game.
Wilson Ramos steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the 2nd. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Now a swing and a ball foul tip straight into the catcher's glove as he's able to hold on for the 2nd out. Josh Reddick is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning. And that's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And I, for one, thought this game would never end. I mean, I've seen basketball games that were lower scoring than this. But you know what? Give these guys credit. They were able to finally get the job done.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, really a game to remember for that man right there. He winds up finishing with 3 home runs. Well, what surprised me was, after a while, why even pitch to him?
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to the